Waves and Curls, who, as you've said, were victorious, and they had an incredible run, the Uncharted Territory Season 3 Tag Team Discovery Gauntlet.
But I do know that Mo Jabari and Dango have gone one-on-one multiple times, so sometimes some of the best tag team partners you have come out of those sorts of battles, so they do know each other in one way or another, so maybe they can translate that into being a very fluid tag team here at Wrestling Open.
Well, I am very curious to see who's going to be starting this match off for both teams, as it looks like it's going to be Jalen Brandon representing Waves and Curls against Kid Chocolate, Mo Jabari, coming all the way from Canada.
Joining us from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, trained by both Lance Storm and Bret Hart. No big deal. Pretty good background there for Kid Chocolate as he comes in here. 4 years of veteran in our sport, going to lock up with Jalen Brandon. Collar and elbow tie-up. Going for that standing wrist lock. And Jalen Brandon always going to show off that athleticism and always going to have to show off that fight. A little bit on the smaller side as a competitor, but man, he can make up for it in determination. But Kid Chocolate looking to make a mark early.
Paul, do you think they're going to be showing off any dance moves if Dango gets in the ring?
I mean, I feel like it's inevitable. I know here at Wrestling Open, competitors like to be a little more on the serious side, but with Dango and Waves and Curls, you can already see Trayvon Jordan in the corner getting a little antsy.
Well, not too much time to goof around, though. There is a 10-minute time limit with every match, with the exception of tonight's main event. Love Doug, one-on-one with Ray Jazz. More on that later, as Mo Jabari right now is in control, but not for too long.
Shoulder block sends Jalen Brandon crashing down to the mat, and Kid Chocolate with a little bit of a arrogant little dance move himself. As up and over goes Brandon.
I think Brandon and Jabari are pretty well matched up.
Shoulders.
As we see a cover.
Yeah, pretty evenly matched here so far. Small package by Jabari. Count of 2. Sweeps the legs, does Brandon. And you said it, these two so evenly matched here in the early going.
Neither competitor able to get a distinct advantage as both men are back up on their feet. I wonder if at this point we're going to see the larger competitors, their partners, tagged into the match. Nice little show of respect, some sportsmanship. That's not what wins matches, Paul.
It isn't, but you know these two teams are coming in here with no grudge, so maybe a little bit of respect shown there, but I think we're about to get the two bigger competitors in the ring here as Trayvon Jordan. Look at this little mind games here from Trayvon Jordan, just being a little silly. Sometimes you can't tell, but...
Well, I mean, you want to talk about the master of mind games. Johnny Curtis, Fandango, Dirty Dango, whatever you want to call him. Somebody that's had a hell of a career, a lot of longevity in the world of professional wrestling, and is still relatively young for considering the fact that he was in WWE for 15 years.
Wait, Paul, is this vulgar? I can't tell.
Now it is. Now that the capacity crowd here at White Eagle swearing, now they've made it vulgar.
Can they hear me? Well, here we go. Trayvon Jordan and Dirty Dango. This is the dream match I didn't know I wanted. Right here in the ring right now between these two big-time competitors.
That's why you're going to tune into Wrestling Open every week on IWTV. I mean, the majority of the card remains a mystery. You never know what kind of combinations. In fact, later on tonight, we see the team of Ichiban and Miracle Generation. They've issued a challenge to 3 of the best from H2O, the Hardcore Hustle organization. I don't even know who their 3 opponents are going to be later on tonight. We did see a number of students of Matt Tremont earlier today participating in that Dirty Dango seminar, but it's anybody's guess who'll be going against Ichiban and Miracle Generation.
And Trayvon Jordan showing off those dance moves here against Dango. Off the ropes he goes. Dango to his feet. Leapfrog, drop down. Jordan off the ropes and a drop kick to perfection by Dango. And a little bit of hip thrust there, giving it right back to Jordan.
Well, Trayvon, a little bit too much showboating obviously came to bite him there. But maybe he was playing possum, able to knock Dirty Dango down, now applying that headlock, and able to make a tag as well.
Reverses the whip, drop down, leapfrog.
And this is where we see Waves and Curls so successful with these misdirection combinations.
Hits
wrestling
the hooking lariat.
Circles around Dango and into the cover, Paul.
And that is the size disadvantage on display there. Jalen Brandon could have hooked both legs and put all of his weight down. I don't think he was going to be able to get Dango at this point, but Waves and Curls showing great control here in this tag team match.
Yeah, Trayvon's going to get back in here, make sure to continue to neutralize Dango, the bigger of the two competitors. Trying to get to that top rope, but he's taking a little bit too much time finding his footing. Dango stirring. Can Jalen hold him in a position?
is able to maintain that grip so Trayvon Jordan can come down with the double axe handle. And a little bit of gamesmanship, I guess I'll call it.
Yeah, I mean, that definitely can get in your opponent's head and maybe your opponent's pants. So we'll see how this match progresses.
I don't know if I like the way this is going, but we'll see if Dango can turn the tides as Jalen Brandon on that top rope and hits one of his own, able to isolate that shoulder and that upper part of the arm of Dango. Waves and curls in control here.
Again, got to be mindful of the 10-minute time limit. A lot of showboating, a lot of hot dogging from Waves and Curls. These guys put on a hell of a show. Obviously, entertaining the fans here, but as you hear Rich Palladino, this match is half over. If we want to see a conclusion, if we want to see a winner, if we want to see a loser, somebody's going to up the ante and make it quick.
Going to go back to the well. Trayvon Jordan up, hits another double axe handle on that arm, and it looks like, no, kick to the midsection from Dango, uses Jalen Brandon as a wall of sorts and hits that spinning DDT. Dango now has an opportunity to make that tag.
Well, let's see if he's able to get to Kid Chocolate Mo Jabari and what Jabari's got left in the tank. Dango's really going to be filling that left arm, but using that arm to make the tag, and here comes Kid Chocolate.
There's the clothesline from Jabari, spinning back kick to the midsection, and a kick to the side of the head from Jabari. Now has Jalen Brandon, has him up, slingshot, and sends him crashing down onto Jordan.
That was a great combination, Paul. That was a great combination right there. 2 for the price of 1. And Jabari's still looking to go.
He took the opportunity that was presented to him, and he executed as he goes to that top rope, hits the elbow from the top rope. Here's the cover from Jabari. And Jalen Brandon breaks up the tag.
Uh-oh, here comes Dango, though. The referee's got to get control of this matchup. Looking to clear the ring, but is Dango going to leave himself?
And he's going to join Jalen Brandon on the outside. Jabari rolls him up.
Oh, too much of a size difference, Paul.
Now, you're right. The size difference too much for Kid Chocolate as he hits that shoulder block to the midsection. Springboards in, lands on his feet.
Looking for a prawn hold, but Trayvon holding onto the rope. I don't know if he had that scouted or if he got lucky right there.
Has him by the throat.
Curls.
Wave check from Waves and Curls.
Trayvon into the cover, Paul. And enough to pick up the victory.
Waves and Curls are your winners here in episode 8.
6 minutes, 51 seconds. Here are your winners, Trayvon Jordan, Jalen Brandon, Waves and Curls.
And I think what you mentioned earlier on, DC, was correct. Just not enough time together for Kid Chocolate and Dango. Waves and Curls able to overcome and pick up the victory here in episode 8.
Still a very good showing from Kid Chocolate Mo Jabari. Our first opportunity to see him here at Wrestling Open. Hopefully not our last. And Dirty Dango. All of these guys getting a please come back chant.